coon train is coming. The coon train is coming. The coon train is coming. Oh, my microphone's on. All right, y'all. So listen, for those that don't know, there were some incidents that went down at Starbucks in 2018, you know, with people having the police called on them, people who were quote unquote black having the police called on them and whatnot. So Starbucks decided to shut down their coffee shop, restaurant, cafe, whatever they call it, on, what was it? I guess it was yesterday, which was Tuesday, May 29th of 2018. So what they did was they shut down the store and basically had something called diversity training. So in that way, you know, hopefully the employees would not, you know, discriminate against customers because of certain biases, like the color of their skin or whatever. So a lot of people got word that your man Common, the famous rapper from Chicago, was a part of the diversity training. A lot of people were like, that's interesting, but cool. You know, but people didn't put one and two together. But that's what I'm here for. I'm going to read 3 articles to you guys today. Okay? 3. I'm going to read 2 about the diversity training thing. Then they're all short. And then I'm going to read one last one, right? And it's going to be it's going to be self-explanatory. You know why they chose Common. I don't think y'all know yet, or at least some of y'all haven't been paying attention to this shine named Common. So the first article I'm going to read to you guys from TMZ, posted May 29th of 2018, titled "Starbucks Anti-Bias Training Includes Curious Questions." They said, Starbucks held its nationwide anti-racial bias training Tuesday in response to an incident last month in which 2 black men were unjustly arrested in a Philadelphia shop, and were told some employees felt uncomfortable with the material and the presentation. According to the booklet provided to employees for the training obtained by TMZ, some of the questions were only directed toward people of color, which were told made the session feel the opposite of all-inclusive. For example, one question referred to a person having an accent, while another focused on going, quote, to work with your own natural hair. Our sources say this limited scope of questions caused many employees to be confused and even upset, because the questions were not all-inclusive and didn't seem to bridge any gap between races. We're also told many employees felt the training session, which lasted roughly 3 to 4 hours at over 8,000 stores, was more for show than actually helpful. Well, that makes sense. Now, it doesn't sound like a bunch of BS. And I posted the links to all 3 of these news stories on this particular entertainment article because, you know, I'm not a blogger, I'm an entertainer, right? So the second one comes from Vibe.com. They posted the article on May 25th of 2018. Camille Augustine posted it at Jadore Camille. That's JADORECAMILLE on Twitter. Jadore Camille. So the title of the article is "Common to Assist Starbucks with Anti-Racial Bias Training." This is going to all come together once I read the third article. Let me read the second one though. On May 29th, Starbucks will close 8,000 stores within the U.S. to launch a day of anti-racial bias and sensitivity training to help prepare its employees. The billion-dollar company released a video that outlines its goals. According to the Seattle Times, Oscar Award winner Common, I didn't know he won an Oscar. I'm going to find out what that's for. Oscar Award winner Common appears in the first visuals as one of the brand's guides to help attain a company-wide resolve. The Glory Rapper's mission will be to help, quote, people see each other fully, completely, and respectfully. Okay, Negro. The video depicts stories of people who've had a heightened level of self-awareness when dealing with those in the service field, and how one wrong gesture can alter their reality. The 4-hour training session will also highlight past instances of false accusations and discrimination dating back to the civil rights movement. Quote, they'll then explore the realities and impact of racial discrimination in public accommodations from the civil rights movement all the way to today, end quote, the video's narrator states. The widespread decision arrived weeks after two black men in Philadelphia were detained. A Starbucks worker swiftly called the police, claiming the two men entered the shop and didn't purchase anything. They were, however, waiting for a friend when the officers placed them in handcuffs. The incident sparked boycotts and protests across the nation, placing a spotlight on this country's long-standing battle with racism and discrimination. The two men settled for $1 each and a program that helps the city's youth learn the ins and outs of entrepreneurship. At the end of the curriculum, Starbucks leaders hope they can answer the question asked by its board member, Melody Hobson, quote, "Can we structurally change the organization?" End quote. Of course you can't, Melody Hobson, because the employees are running around acting as if they're running things. They're like, man, listen, these people who are with the fact that these, I've been drinking, who are with the fact, rather support the fact that these two men were falsely arrested and detained, basically, they don't care about what the CEO of the business, the guy who actually owns the business, has to say about it. They think that it's okay that these two men were detained. Forget the fact that the man who owns the business said it should have never happened. Forget that. Forget the fact that the person who is the authority, the leader, the person that's in charge said it's wrong. They're like, well, I don't see what went wrong here. But I thought conservatives were, so pro-authority. Yet, in this instance, they're basically acting as if this man is wrong, and it's his damn business. These idiot employees are ruining his business. Anyways, so a lot of you were wondering, back to Common. Why the hell was Common picked of all people? Well, nigglets. This was posted by Brendan Williams in the Black Voices section of the Huff Post. Yes, the Huffington Post at huffingtonpost.com. Now, it was originally posted on March 18th of 2015, and it was updated March 24th of 2015, and the article was titled, "Common Says Black People Showing Love to White People is the Cure to Racism." Video. Yes, the title of the article is "Common Says Black People Showing Love to White People is the Cure to Racism." So I guess those guys at Starbucks should have showed these. See, y'all done forgot about this, didn't you? Because it was 3 years ago. See, y'all nigglets done moved on and forgot all about this, but I didn't forget about it, Jesus. Here's what the article says. As America, remember this is 2015. As America continues to question and wrestle with the myth of a, quote, post-racial society, it appears Common may have found a possible solution to combat racism, or maybe not. During an appearance on Comedy Central's The Daily Show last week, oh, he better have been joking. This better have been comedy. This damn shine. During an appearance on Comedy Central's The Daily Show last week, the Oscar and Golden Globe winner. Can you believe this Negro done won an Oscar and a Golden Globe? I guess so, when you're cooning it up like this, Jesus. The Oscar and Golden Globe winner explained why black people should extend a hand to white people and, quote, forget about the past as it pertains to race relations. Don't they say that if you ignore the past, you are determined to repeat it? Isn't that what they say? But anyways, when it comes to racism, that rule doesn't count. Never forget 9/11, but forget everything that happened to the blackies. Anyways, quote, I wish I could imitate this stupid Negro's voice. Quote, if we've been bullied, we've been beat down, and we don't want it anymore. We are not extending a fist, and we are not saying you did us wrong. It's more like, hey, I'm extending my hand in love. He said to host Jon Stewart, quote, let's forget about the past as much as we can, and let's move from where we are now. How can we help each other? Can you try to help us? Because we are going to try to help ourselves too, end quote. To underscore his, am I wrong if I can't wait for this Negro's Me Too moment, since he's so damn stupid? He sounds like Morgan Freeman, doesn't he? Let's not talk about the racism. So we don't talk about the racism, it will disappear. Attention goes where energy flows. The Kabbalion. The law of attraction. The secret. No, but seriously. Can we help each other? Can we help each other? Can you try to help us? Because we are going to try to help ourselves too. To underscore his resolution, the Chicago native went on to state how focusing on racism from the past is similar to reiterating negative issues within relationships. Quote, me as a black man, I'm not sitting there like, hey, white people, y'all did us wrong. We know that existed, Common said. Quote, I don't even have to keep bringing that up. It's like being in a relationship and continuing to bring up the person's issues. Now I'm saying, hey, I love you. Let's move past this. Come on, baby. Let's get past this. End quote. The rappers, let me guess. You're the woman in the situation. You're the one that's getting smashed, right, Common? The rapper's comments have since drawn a few opposing reactions. Most notably, New York Times columnist and author, get a load of this name, Charles Blow. I guess like Curtis Blow. Charles Blow took to his personal Twitter account on Tuesday night to offer his 2 cents. Man, I love you, at Common. He added him on Twitter. Man, I love you, Common. But I just watched that Daily Show clip, and you're going to have to explain that one to me. Hashtag help me understand. He said this on March 18th of 2015. Now Negro. Now Common. Now Common Negro. Actually, come to think of it, I think I made a video about this. Common Magazine. I had to look this up live. I could have sworn that I talked about this, and just, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the videos that's not up anymore. But anyways, y'all, let me just go ahead and get to the point in this one, okay? Common is a silly shine. He knew what the heck he was doing. He knew that what he was saying had to be sheer foolishness. There's absolutely no way in the world. You know what? Let me not play myself. Common is an idiot. He was called a thug on Fox. I think Bill O'Reilly called him a thug. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I see this old video I made 3 years ago. He was banned from something for a song called A Song for Assata, which is Tupac's mother or aunt or whatever, Assata Shakur. Remember he was banned for that a few years ago? There's another video I made. Yeah, he said that the world would be better if women ran it. Yeah, Common is just a freaking idiot. He's one of those celebrities, man. Oh, I guess somebody got in the ear of, well, more than likely, and just said a bunch of foolishness too. And this W just went repeating it as if it was just actual fact. Really shameful, man. Anyways, Common is who he is. He's his name used to be Common Sense, and I'm glad that he dropped the name, the word sense from his name, because he does not have common sense. Common sense is uncommon, and common is proof, living proof that a lot of these celebrities are just complete idiots, man. And that's why, they're just people just like everybody else. You can't really put stock in what they have to say. You can't really take them seriously. It is what it is, y'all. So, what do you guys think? You think I'm tripping here when I say that Common is a freaking idiot? Or is Common on point? Who's right here, me or Common? And be honest, hey, if you think that this buck dancing shine is if you think this Sambo over here is correct, then that's fine. I know that Common has a lot of female fans. They think that, he's fly or whatever. I've seen and heard some things over the years. And I'm like, okay. Well, that's what you ladies like, whatever. But he's an idiot. Like, he should just shut up at this point. there's no coming back from saying something as stupid as that. You know, what black people need to do is just love the racism out of white people and extend their hand. When have you ever heard white people suggest to other white people, man, you know, we just really need to love black people and extend a hand? And have you ever heard such foolishness? It's only these buck dancing Negroes who say stupid things like that. All right, y'all, man. I gotta go. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on the Twitters at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Be sure to hit the notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. Looks like a bell. Once you click that button, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. What do you think about this damn fool Common? You see anybody running around social media claiming I'm a blogger, please let me know it's not true. I'm actually an entertainer. I'm nowhere near as entertaining as the buck dancing Sambo named Common. However, I am an entertainer, nevertheless, just on a much, much, much smaller scale. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe, notify.